We're so glad you're spending time with us today. Your support is always appreciated here at CSL. Remember, there's several ways to give. As you watch today's service, you can click on the donate button right here on Facebook or donate at our homepage, cslftl.org. There's also a regular giving program called TPL, where you can set up a monthly contribution. You'll find details on our website, cslftl.org. Here's a great way to stay in touch with CSL Center for Spiritual Living. It's our brand new app available in the App Store under Center for Spiritual Living, FL, and that's Florida. Make sure you say hello to everyone today in the comment section and let us know your thoughts. We're so glad you're here. Enjoy the celebration.
All right. Good morning, CSL family. Good morning.
Good morning.
Let's all stand up and make a joyful noise unto the world. With Spirit is in this place.
Yeah.
Come on. We have come together as a family. We have come here as we are. We have come with arms wide open. We have gathered here in love.
Here we go.
Come on. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Put your hands together, y'all. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place.
Raise the roof with shouts of praise. Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this. Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this. Spirit is in this place.
Come on, y'all.
Spirit is in this. Spirit is in this place. Raise the roof. Raise the roof with shouts of praise. Spirit is in this place. Raise the roof with shouts of praise. Spirit is in this place.
Good morning, CSL. How is everybody today? Yes, good? Okay. So I'm Ferdinand Cabrera, and I'm one of the practitioners here at the center. I want to thank you because making the choice to be here. This is not a preaching philosophy. This is a teaching. So when we learn how to think, we can control our emotions. When we control emotions, we create a life that the Spirit within allows us to build, recognizing that all our faith is being given. What we need is to walk away or accept that gift that is our life. So thank you for being here. I want to start to bring our members or new visitors today. So let them know that if you raise your hand, we have a gift for you. Instead of Malabis, that will help you in your spiritual practice, or you can wear it when you go out on the drive. So our altars will come forward, so if you can raise your hand or stand up. So all new members, please, or the first visitors, please stand or raise your hand so you can get your gift. Also, if you are seeing us in Facebook or YouTube, or you can visit us through website and you can get the service streamed to your home. If you're watching us for the first time, please note that you can make a comment in the comment section or visit us in cslftl.org and register so we're able to reach you. Also, you can be able to sign in our newsletter, okay? Also, I want to remind you to follow us in Instagram and Facebook. So now, here at CSL, we have a mission statement. So we want you to stand up, tell the mission statement, and please keep in mind that some of our members still following social distancing, but after that, you can say hi, namaste, a hug, or a big smile. Okay, CSL, so who are we? We are a loving and diverse spiritual community dedicated to personal growth, healing, and service. Say hi.
Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing. Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds is by my doorstep, singing sweet songs, melodies pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. Come on, singing, don't worry about a thing, cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing, cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds pitch by my doorstep, singing sweet songs, melodies pure and true, singing, this is my message to you. Everybody sing along. Singing, don't worry about a thing, cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing, cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Reverend Skip Jennings, your Senior Minister, Spiritual Director here at Center for Spiritual Living, and it's my honor and privilege to be here, to stand in front of you and welcome you into this beautiful, sacred space. How we living, y'all? Everything good? Yeah. Do we truly believe that everything's going to be all right? Yeah, we need that belief right here and right now. So today is 9/11, and we're going to take a time to remember. On the morning of Tuesday, September 11th, 2001, it was the worst terrorist attack that we experienced here in America. But it just didn't change us here. It changed the whole entire globe, changed everything. We lost 2,977 lives. There was so much damage to buildings and other things, but it was an attack on our global community. Today we remember. We don't forget. We remember. Let's take a moment of silence to remember those that we have lost in this experience. I would also like to bring into our remembering is the Queen Elizabeth. I want to send our love out to the UK. We have people who are viewing right now from the UK. We want to send out our condolences and love to the royal family. Here's what I truly believe. If we really have a core value of oneness, that means there's only one of us here. That means there's only one of us on this planet. So when there was something felt like this, we are all experiencing this together. So we remember Queen Elizabeth. Here at CSL, we have 7 core values. And they are love, healing, oneness, abundance, spiritual growth, sacred service, diversity, and inclusivity. And today we are focusing we're focusing on diversity and inclusivity. So I have a very important friend that I'm going to bring up, someone we hear every Sunday, and she sings with the mouthpiece of God. She sings like an angel. And someone's going to share her experience of inclusivity is Maylene Soulfree.
Thank you, Reverend Skip. Good morning, CSL. Oh, it's different up here. So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about myself. As you know, we are in Hispanic Heritage Month. Yes, give it up. That's right. Absolutely. Hispanic Heritage Month is the month that we celebrate histories, cultures, contributions of American citizens whose ancestors come from Spain, Mexico, the Caribbean, Central and South America. I myself am from Managua, Nicaragua, so I'm Central American. So I'm very honored to be standing here today and share a little bit about myself with you. I moved to the U.S. when I was 3 years old with my mom, very early. My father then came and joined us later on. This year, on July 20th, I officially became an American citizen.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh, I don't want to cry. It's very emotional for me because it was a very proud and surreal moment in my life. You see, I prayed for that a lot. Growing up, I made a few choices that weren't so wise, and with those choices came consequences, right? So for a while, I felt kind of stuck. I feared traveling internationally because I feared deportation. I went to jail, so I thought that my freedom was gone forever, in every sense, in every aspect. I felt like I was just going to be a stain in society at that point. So very stuck. It's an uncomfortable feeling. Becoming a U.S. citizen has been truly a blessing, a needed blessing in my life. It's almost as if I have my safety cape on. And after 33 years of not seeing my family, I am looking forward to living that moment because I have not seen them in that long. So, yeah, I'm very grateful for this second chance that I've been granted, this fresh start. I feel different. I feel like I've really grown from where I was a long time ago. So I'm very proud to stand here today. I'm proud of the fight that I fought. I'm stronger in faith than I've ever been. And I'm honored to stand here today on the beginning of such an important month to share with you all my story. Happy Hispanic Heritage Month.
Today, our core value is diversity and inclusivity. We love you.
Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry, be happy. In every life we have some trouble, but when you worry, you make it double. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy now. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Ain't got no place to lay your head. Somebody came and took your bed, but don't worry, be happy. Landlord says your rent is late. He may have to litigate, but don't worry, be happy. Don't worry. Come on, sing along with us. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Ain't got no cash, ain't got no style, ain't got no gal to make you smile, but don't worry, be happy. 'Cause when you worry, your face will frown, and that will bring everybody down. So don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy now. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. All right, one more time, come on. Don't worry,
Amazing song. If we could just remember, don't worry, be happy. It's all going to work itself out. God, we would change the way we live our lives. It's amazing. Amazing. So we're using an incredible book today and this month and next week. It's called The 4 Agreements. And if you don't have the 4 Agreements, I'm going to invite you to grab one. This is a book that really changed my life. It gave me the responsibility for my own life to shift where I want to go. It's also called the Code of Conduct. It is the Toltec wisdom book. It is a practical guide to freedom. And when we talk about freedom, we're talking about joy and happiness. We're talking about love. Written by Don Miguel Ruiz in 1997, over 12 million copies sold in 48 languages alone. Again, this is the book that really set me into my spiritual development where I am today. I'm going to remind you what the 4 agreements are. Number 1, first agreement is be impeccable with your word. And that was what we studied last week. Let me ask in the room, did anyone try to be impeccable with your word last week? I did. Did you find it challenging to do so? Not just with other people, but with yourself. Yeah. Second agreement that we're studying today is don't take anything personally. And I know this is the agreement for me I'm working on in a very fast way. Number 3 is never make assumptions. And I'm very, very happy to say that Reverend Tina Miggs will be up here next week talking about don't make assumptions. Be here for that powerful talk. And then we're going to finish this month with always do your best. And I'm very excited to talk about a new class that we're going to be doing coming up called Get Centered, the teachings of the 4 Agreement that will kick off in October. So all this is really leading us to a deeper awareness of how we can live our life, how we can be the very best that we can be. So I have a story for you. Queen Elizabeth and her bodyguard was walking through the forest next to her castle in Balmoral, and she came across 2 Americans. And they came up, and Queen Elizabeth, being who she is, of course said, or who she was, said, "Hi, how are you?" And the 2 Americans said, "We're good. How are you?" And she goes, "Well, where are you from?" And the Americans, of course, said, "We're from America." And the Americans, not having a clue, said to the Queen, "Where are you from?" And she said, "I'm from London." And then the Americans asked, "Well, do you come here a lot? This is beautiful forge. Do you come here a lot?" She said, "I've been coming here for 80 years. Having a great sense of humor she had. "I've been coming here for 80 years. And then one of the Americans said, "Well, you must run into the Queen quite a bit. Have you seen her?" And Queen Elizabeth went, "I haven't," and pointed to the bodyguard and says, "But he has." Great sense of humor. So without missing a beat, the American took the camera and gave it to Queen Elizabeth, put her hands around the bodyguard and says, "Will you take a picture of us?" And then finally, they did, and they went on their way, and they got a picture together with Queen Elizabeth. And as they were moving, as they were going away, Queen Elizabeth said to her bodyguard, "I would love to be a fly on the wall when they realized who I was." You see, Queen Elizabeth didn't have to take it personally that they didn't recognize who she was, because she knew who she is. She knew that she was the queen. She didn't have the need to have anyone recognize. See, we need to be more like the queen or queen and let it just roll off of you. That's what we're learning to do. Be your own personal queen or king. So there's this wonderful story about this man who became a referee in a football league so he could learn how not to take things personally. Jerry, let's run that video, please.
Good evening. Good evening. How are you? Are you good? Great. Welcome to this match. This match will take exactly 18 minutes. Okay? And you're all part of the same team. Mechelen. Okay? Hey guys, I would like to see fair play on the field. respect, and positivity. Is that okay for everyone? Cool. Good luck. 1 year ago, I decided I wanted to become a football referee. Not because of the money, though. I only get paid 20 euros per match, so I won't really get rich by it, will I? No. I decided to become a referee for 2 other reasons. 1, to stay in good shape. 2, because I wanted to learn how not to take things personally. I can see some people nodding. You're probably thinking being a referee is the perfect environment to learn how not to take things personally, isn't it? Because the spectators hardly ever shout encouraging or positive things. No. Oh, what do they shout? Come on, come on.
Are you blind?
Yeah, good. As a referee, I'm the scapegoat. Apparently, I'm always wrong. It's always my fault. And I wanted to learn how not to take all this personally. Because I really struggle with this. For example, when I drive slowly because I'm trying to find a specific location and somebody is just driving behind me, I feel hunted, especially when they start honking and flashing their headlights. So, seeing the positive intention of the other one requires a lot of discipline and training. And that's why I became a referee. To train my brain not to take things personally. I train my brain an hour and a half a week, the entire period of a match. I say this for the football dummies. And now before the match, I'm warming up. Not only physically, but also mentally. I give myself some pep talk in the dressing room. Frederick, watch out. Lots of things will trigger you during the game. You're going to make decisions who some will not agree with, and they will shout unpleasant things at you. So I tell myself, Frederick, don't take it personally. It's not about me. They just want to be right. They simply want their team to win. You see, when I focus on the intention of the other person, there is no need to take it personally. When I apply this strategy, very consciously, I admit it, I feel much more at ease on the field. When the coach, the players, or the spectators do not agree with my decisions, I'm less easily thrown off balance. This strategy, ladies and gentlemen, works.
Yeah, it does. That video changed my life, literally. Last week, my James in UK sent me that video and said, you gotta watch this. And when I watched that TEDx, I realized there was so much I need to learn of why I take things personally, and I struggle with this as well. And watching someone on the screen going, I struggle with this, I went, oh, I'm in, because this is what I struggle with. Today, I wanna talk about 3 different questions we're gonna answer today. We're going to answer, what does it mean and what do we experience when we take things personally? I also want to focus in on why do we take things personally and why we shouldn't. And then I want to give you some tips on how not to take things personally. What does it mean to take things so personally that it brings what we call emotional poison? Yesterday, we had a great retreat here. It was one of my favorite, probably my best retreat that I've ever facilitated because I was healed. We talked a lot about releasing these unwanted emotions that we carry with us. And this is what happens when we take things so personally. We take ownership of something that we really don't own. Someone's opinion about you and what you do. It's about them. It's not about you. So we learn what Frederick was talking about. It is a practice. It is a practice every day to not take things personally. Science of mind, it's a practice. We get to transform what we think so that we can have the life that we're looking to manifest. But we have to start someplace. It is a practice not to take things personally. Here's what Don Miguel talks about when we take things personally. He says this in the book of the 4 agreements. He says this: When you take things personally, then you feel offended. And your reaction is to defend your beliefs and create conflict. You make something big out of something so little because you have the need to be right and make everyone else wrong. See, when we've taken ownership of something that is not ours anyway, we're going to do our best to convince you why that thing is not true. And within us, we're already taking something that he talks about in this book called personal importance. Personal importance is when we say it's all about me, because you don't like what I'm wearing, you don't like what I'm doing, you don't like how I'm doing my job. It's all about me. Make it about me. This is called personal importance. So when we're taking ownership of something we don't even own, and we create personal importance, we get it in our system. We feel uncomfortable. We have the need to fight. We feel that we must be on the defense, or we feel that we must attack. And all of this comes from the ego construct. Because again, you know what the ego reminds us of, and what the job of the ego is to protect, defend, and attack. So when we're taking things personal, we're actually working in that ego construct. We get to ask that question, why? Why do we take things personally? Don Miguel says that there is something within that statement that we truly believe, subconsciously or consciously. If I came up to you and said to you on the street, and I don't know you, I said, "You're so stupid." Of course, I wouldn't do that. But if I did, is there something within your own consciousness that you are saying, "Oh, how did he know that I'm stupid? Oh my God, I don't be stupid. I'm not stupid." That's personal ownership. The truth is, you know you're not stupid. That's the only thing you need to stand on. You know you. You know who you are. When we begin to cultivate this idea of our true nature, which is spirit, then everything just falls away. It doesn't matter. If someone comes up to you and says, "You look fat today," do you know it's not about you looking fat? It's about their own agreements, their own domestication about what it means to be fat. May they be skinny or may they be fat. These are the things that we learn as a child. It's not about you. It is not about you. He also says that we're addicted to pain. We get in this place of we want to create conflict. When we take things personal, that we own it, we create this space of pain within ourselves. This is what else he says about taking things personally and why we shouldn't. When you make it a strong habit not to take anything personally, you avoid many upsets in your life. Your anger, your jealousy, your envy will disappear, and even your sadness will simply disappear because you don't take anything personally. So if this is the book of freedom, of happiness, we have to stop taking things personally. Another reason why, because it leads into what Reverend Tina is going to be talking about next week, is don't make assumptions. When we take things personally, we begin to make assumptions about the other person. So one morning, at a train stop near a hospital, a man and his 3 kids got onto the train. And the kids are running up and down, back and forth. They are just really out of control. And one of the annoyed passengers next to him says, "Is there any reason why you're letting your children just run a riot?" The man looked up in tears, with tears in his eyes, said, "I just got notice from the doctor, their mother, that she's not going to make it. And I'm just sitting here trying to figure out how to tell them." See, when we take things personally, we make it about us, we're missing the person that's sitting right next to us who is looking for help, who wants our comfort, our kindness, our compassion. When we make it about us, we miss the mark to be love. So how do we not take things personally? It's a practice. I got 4 words, and I want you to repeat after me. It's not about me. If you can say that, when you start taking things personally, you will shift your whole entire experience with the other person. Because again, it's not about you. It's their perception of you. Now here's the hard one. Even if you like what I'm doing and you come up and going, that was a great service, it's still not about me. It's about their experience of what I'm doing up here. It's not about me. What I've been doing for my own spiritual growth is looking for the root cause. Looking for the root cause of why I take things so personally. And when we look for the root cause, we go into what we call self-exploration. Because if we all have the responsibility of our own spiritual growth, we got to go inside and ask us that simple question: why am I being triggered in this moment about this thing? Self-exploration. You feel it when you're taking things personally. You feel this energy is rising up, and that is the time to stop, be still, and ask, why am I taking this so personally? Here's another one. You can take the comment. You can simply say, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. Or even be in consideration of what they're saying to you. I'm learning that. Be in consideration. You know what? I'm going to consider that. Let me sit with that for a bit. I'll get back with you. I'm learning how to do that. Listen, when you're taking things personally and you're in the middle of a conflict, you have two choices. You're either going to be right or happy. You cannot be right and happy at the same time. You cannot save your face and save your butt at the same time. See, when you're in conflict with someone and when you want to be right, you will take them to the mat. You'll go toe-to-toe with them until they get to you, get them on the side. And if you don't get them on your side, you walk away going, screw that. But when you are absolutely wanting to be happy, freedom, you stop taking it personally. Put your hands up. You go, okay, I hear you, because I want to be happy. You are not defined by what people think about you. Please remember that. You are not defined by what people think about you. What people think about you is none of your business. What people think about you is none of your business. Listen, we must know who we are. That is such an important thing. Know who you are. Here's what Don Miguel talks about in this book. He says, as you make a habit of not taking things personally, you won't need to place your trust in what others do or say. You will only need to trust yourself to make responsible choices. Again, that's a practice. So we started this talk off by saying that we are spiritual beings. This is a spiritual movement. And the only way that we can tap into who and what we are is to go into spiritual practices. See, we have to anchor in who we are. Affirmative prayer. I have prayer practitioners all over this space right now holding prayer for me. Affirmative prayer is shifting what you think. We got to shift up here first and then drop down into our body and embody it. But it starts with shifting your mind. All this book right here is science of mind, man. This is what this is. We have the ability to heal ourselves by shifting what we think. Affirmative prayer, prayer treatments will shift the way you think. Our affirmations, and the greatest affirmation that we have is the I am affirmation. And anything you put behind I am is your truth. So check this out. If I say I am sick and tired, the universe goes, yes, you are. I am broke and I ain't got enough. The universe is absolutely right. But if we remember who we are, we say words like I am love, I am joy, I am peace, I am oneness, I am prosperity, I am grace, I am kindness, I am compassion. That is when our life will shift. I guarantee you, you will have a shift. We must remember who and what we are, and we are divine beings first. We are divine beings first. The greatest spiritual practice that we have to really know who we are, at home I'm talking to you, I'm talking to all y'all here, is meditation. Meditation is it. It shifts you. There's several types of meditation that we do. Here in this community, we do something called spiritual meditation. And when we facilitate meditation, our work as a facilitator of meditation is to guide people into a practice that they may have a spiritual awakening on their own. See, I can facilitate a meditation and guide you into a meditation, but I got to leave you alone. I got to let you have your own experience. There is the contemplative meditation where we ask questions. A lot of our guided meditations on Insight Timer are contemplative meditations where we contemplate the words of the teacher. We ask a question. We go deeper into awakening. We listen for the question to be answered. The existential meditation is, who am I and why am I here? That's a big one. And when we ask that big question, wait, you're going to get it. I know the truth that I'm here to be a beneficial presence upon this planet. My personal mission statement has always been this, but it developed over the years. But I am here to help people to see the light within themselves as I continue to see the light within myself so that we may shine together. That is my personal purpose statement that came out of meditation. And you want to find out your divine purpose? You got to do a practice we call visioning. Visioning will help you to catch God's idea. See, this is all the work that we're learning to do so we can stand in our own spiritual authority. What we do matters. What we are and who we are is so divine. So when we go into the spiritual practices, we will be like the queen. It won't matter if people don't know who we are. It doesn't matter if people don't recognize. It only matters what you know about yourself. This month is a deep dive into these spiritual practices. I want to hold you and connect with you and let you know I'm here for you. Because as we open up the door like we did yesterday in our healing retreat, things will happen. It won't always feel pretty, but it will be so worth it. And sometimes you'll feel the benefit right away. You will have that payoff right away. Sometimes it takes years and years of practice. But we are here for you. I'm here for you. Our practitioners are here for you. When you choose to make a transformation, the universe will show up, will be there for you. And so begins your lesson. Thank you. Thank you. I really love how the universe will give you a practical application of what you're teaching. And I had ample opportunity this week not to take things personally. And you know what? It works. When you're mindful, it works. It really works. And if this message spoke to you today, this is the time that we support our community. We ask for your 3 T's, your tithes, your time, and your talents. This is the time that we give from our hearts. We give from our pocketbooks. We give so that this community can be sustainable. I'm going to ask our ushers to come up front because we are going to take a collection here. But at home, if you want to give, I want you to go to our website, cslftl.org, and push the give button. And also on our app, you can give there as well. I want to thank our TPL members, the Prosperous Life. It is also where we do an auto tithe every month, and I say we, because leadership, we do it as well. And that place that you can give on a constant basis, we're able to conduct business in a very fiscal manner that is about continuing to keep this message of love sustainable. So let's go within. We take a moment here just to be still and present. So grateful for this day, so grateful for our CSL family. Our community may be here or may be at home, wherever you are, all over the globe. There is only one. So grateful to know that this oneness is abundance, it's prosperity, and that as we give, we shall receive. So I'm blessing all the tithes and offerings that are coming through right here and right now, knowing that all needs are met, knowing that all ministries, all activities are fully supported in the presence of Spirit. So I give thanks. I simply allowed to be. And so it is. Amen. Ushers, go out and multiply.
God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. Gives me everything I need. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need.
Thank you for giving me everything, God. Thank you for giving all of us everything we need. All needs are met. If you were in our retreat yesterday, I want you to stand up. Stand up, those in the retreat. And thank you. We had 42 people here, and we embraced the silence. Oh, it was such a powerful experience, and I don't think there was a dry eye in the house when we left. We were all walking around the very end, hugging and crying, and of course I started it. Of course, you know me. I'm grateful because we allowed ourselves and gave ourselves permission to feel. So during our meditation time, it really came up through me how important meditation is for healing. There were moments that there was nothing being said, there was no music, but there was times that we made a decision and a commitment to be silent and just listen. That's what meditation is all about. It's about listening. I don't care how we get there, I don't care what drives us there, but once we get there, this is a time that we're called to listen. Listen to the voice of Spirit. And sometimes it's audible, sometimes it's a feeling. Sometimes there's a scent of flowers, or there is just a memory that comes through. See, you can't put God in a box. And how Spirit speaks to you comes in so many divine ways. I'm forever changed for our retreat, forever healed. Today, as we go into our meditation, I want you to really focus in on the energy of healing and what that really means to you. What does that mean to have a healed life?
Every day, every day, every day, every day. Every day, every day, every day, every day. Every day, every day, every day, every day. God is all around me. Every day, every day, every day, every day. God is all around me.
go within. Go within your secret space. As Howard Thurman would call it, it is the upper room of your consciousness. Part of the healing is to understand there is nothing to heal, only love to be revealed. See, the greatest healing that we have is when we are clear of our unconditional love for ourselves. That's what our retreat was all about yesterday, to find an unconditional love for who and what we are. That is the divine emanation of spirit, of love, of oneness. So I invite you to reveal in this moment the healed life of revealing the love that you are. So together, let's go into meditation. Oh, yes. The psalmist wrote, David in Psalms wrote, "Be still and know that I am God." And yesterday, we embraced that, be still and know. We also added, be quiet and know. Be silent and know. Sometimes we just need to stop. Take a moment, breathe, be silent, be still. And we will know everything. We'll learn how not to take things personally. We will know who and what we are. The healing will happen. This week, stop, be still, be present, and listen. Listen. Listen.
Every day, every day, every day, every day. Every day, every day, every day, every day. Every day, every day, every day, every day. It's all around me. Every day, every day, every day, every day. God is all around me. And I'm thankful. And so it is. And I'm thankful. And so it is. God is all around me.
And together in this building and at home, let us do a collective Om. We take a deep breath in, release the breath, inhale for your Om. And so it is.
Good morning, CSL. As you know, we're still celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month. This next song is titled La Vida es un Carnaval. It is by Celia Cruz. And it says, there is no need to cry because life is a carnival and the beauty is to live it singing. So let's celebrate together. If the spirit moves you, go ahead and get up, clap, celebrate.
Todo aquel que piense que la vida es desigual tiene que saber que no es así, que la vida es una hermosura. Hay que vivirla. Todo aquel que piense que está solo y que está mal tiene que saber que no es así, que en la vida no hay nadie solo. Siempre hay alguien. Ay, no hay que llorar, que la vida es un carnaval y es más bello vivir cantando. Oh, ay, no hay que llorar, que la vida es un carnaval y las penas se van cantando. Oh, ay, no hay que llorar, que la vida es un carnaval y es más bello vivir cantando. Oh, ay, no hay que llorar, que la vida es un carnaval y las penas se van cantando.
Have it up, CSL.
Todo aquel que piense que la vida siempre es cruel tiene que saber que no es así, que tan solo hay momentos malos y todo pasa. Todo aquel que piense que eso nunca va a cambiar tiene que saber que no es así, que el mal tiempo buena cara y todo cambia. Ay, no hay que llorar, que la vida es un carnaval y es más bello vivir cantando. Oh, ay, no hay que llorar, que la vida es un carnaval y las penas se van cantando. Oh, ay, no hay que llorar, que la vida es un carnaval y es más bello vivir cantando. Oh, ay, no hay que llorar, que la vida es un carnaval y las penas se van cantando. Carnaval es para reír, para gozar, para disfrutar. ¡Hey! La vida es un carnaval, todos podemos cantar. ¡Hey!
Hay que vivir cantando. Carnaval,
Todo aquel que piense
que llorar.
que la vida es cruel
Carnaval,
nunca estará solo.
vivir cantando.
Dios está con él.
Carnaval, se quiere orar. Carnaval,
Hay que vivir cantando. Para aquellos que se quejan tanto, para aquellos que solo critican, para aquellos que usan las armas, para aquellos que nos contaminan, para aquellos que hacen la guerra, para aquellos que viven pecando, para aquellos que nos maltratan, para aquellos que nos contaminan. No hay que llorar, carnaval, no hay que vivir cantando. Carnaval, no hay que llorar. Carnaval, no hay que vivir cantando.
Oh my goodness. Woo. Wow, that was absolutely amazing. Wow. Maylene, Antonio, reflections. Well, we have really celebrated diversity today. We went from Bob Marley to Celia Cruz. Wow, our music team, give them some more love, please. Yeah. And do me a favor right now. Let's wish Antonio a happy birthday. Happy birthday. Yes. Happy birthday to you. I love this guy. We get to work together every week, and he brings so much to our community. And we just wish you a beautiful birthday. Another time around the sun, you just get to play again. And my brother, you look good for 29. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I love this man so much. So here at CSL, we have a lot of different things that go on here. The announcements, you can find more information if you just go to our website, cslftl.org, or if you hit the app or you download the app, you can find out all the information on registration and how you can sign up for our classes. We have practitioners here, and they are the healing arm of our community. Would all the practitioners in the house please stand up today? Yeah, they're right here in the front. Thank you for your service. Right there as well. You can see one of our practitioners for prayer. If you're looking how to not take things personally, you're looking for a way to move through your life, get some prayer. Prayer treatment really works. It shifts you. So they're going to be right here in the sanctuary after service to have prayer with you. And at home, if you need prayer right now, you can call our prayer line, which is 954-990-5625. And you can hit the app prayer button on the app, and you can have a prayer that's already been prayed up for you. Don't forget, every Wednesday morning, 7:15, we do yoga and meditation. I know it's early, but Maylene was there. She's there. Come on, I guarantee you, if you're saying, I need to wait until I get a little bit more flexible, then this is a class for you. If you feel like, I want to do yoga, someone said do yoga, come on, this is a class for you. We're here in the sanctuary now because we're expanding so much, we need more room. And it's also available on Zoom as well. We have a youth department here that's thriving and learning the same exact things we're learning. And I just love Kirby. I love Miss Pat. I love all the work that they do there and all our volunteers. If you're looking to get involved with our youth department, today we're having a youth department orientation. If you're thinking about it, you want to sign up, please go to the orientation right after service. Or if you're new or you've been around for a while, whatever, this orientation is for you. Right after service at 12 to 1, we're going to be giving your orientation in the youth department. And guess what? We're going to even feed you. Absolutely. Great classes starting this Monday. I made the wrong announcement I said it was starting last Monday, but that was Labor Day. It actually starts tomorrow. It's called The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success with Judith Phelps, one of our beautiful practitioners. I call her a master practitioner because she has so much consciousness and wisdom. This teaching is based on Deepak Chopra's teaching on success. If you're looking to move into practitioner training, it's one of the required courses, and you must have foundations before you take this course. So I'm going to invite you to change your life. We also started a great class last Thursday. It was with Reverend Heidi, and it's completely online, and it's called Building a Bridge of Love. And this, yay, who's in that class? Anybody in that class? Yay, okay. All right, so you can still join. It's not too late. We're recording it. So if you missed the first week, we'll send it to you. Join this Thursday. If you want more information, please see us after service. Also, I'm very, very excited to announce that I'll be doing a trip to Bali next June 4th through the 14th. And my partner's right here in front. Where are you? There's Cricket right here. Cricket's going to be at our service table with a sign-up. If you're interested in going to Bali with me, it's going to be a wonderful experience. We're going to be doing yoga, meditation, movement, and we're going to see the different temples in Bali, and we're going to travel through. If you're looking to go on a beautiful tour, it's life-changing. See us after service. So y'all are sitting on a affirmation. It's time for you to stand up and get your affirmations, and we're going to do it together. All right, let's do this affirmation. Here we go. I am a divine expression of love. I know who I am, and I am beautiful, and so it is. Yes, it is. Let's remember this together. There's only one divine presence. There's only one divine love, unconditional love, I call it. The presence of life itself is the universe. Who knows all things, is all things, all powerful. This divine presence is my life. I'm living and moving, having my beingness in the presence of God. I know this truth for myself. I know this truth for each and every person that's here and now present. So what a good day that we can take what we've learned here and begin the lesson of transformation. As we move forth, as we go from this space, we carry the message of love. We carry the message of oneness, of prosperity. We carry this message into this world. Oh, we are a blessing and we are blessed. And if you are in agreement with me, I want you to say, and so it is, and so we are, and so we shall be. Amen. Amen. Yes. All right, everyone online. We'll be back at 10:30 next week. All woman. Amen. Yes. All everything. Thank you. Woman. Yes. Okay. We're going to be online again at 10:30 and next week. And we're going to stand and stay standing with our final song. This is My Wish.
My wish for the world. Peace will find its way to every boy and girl. This is the time for harmony. Let love be the song that everybody sings. Fill the air with joyful noise. Ring the bells and raise your voice. Let there be peace on earth. Peace on earth. Lift your light and let it shine. Shine, shine, shine. Let every voice be heard. Let there be peace on earth. Oh, 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 yeah. Peace on earth. Oh, 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 yeah, yeah. Peace on earth. Fill the air with joyful noise. Ring the bells and raise your voice. Let there be peace on earth. Peace on earth. Lift your light and let it shine. Shine, shine, shine. Let every voice be heard. Let there be peace on earth. Let every voice be heard. Let there be peace on earth. Happy Sunday,
Happy
CSL.
Sunday. Thank you for taking part in today's live stream. Your participation means so much to us. Remember, there's several ways to give. Click on the donate button here on Facebook or donate at our homepage, cslftl.org. There's also a regular giving program called TPL, where you can set up a monthly contribution. You'll find details on our webpage, cslftl.org. Here's a great way to stay in touch with CSL Center for Spiritual Living. Our brand new app is available in the App Store under Center for Spiritual Living, FL, and that's Florida. Stay in touch, and thank you again for participating in our live stream. We'll see you soon.